Seeds for the founding of the GTI were planted by Ontario Agricultural College professor Ralph Goodwin Wilson. He worked with golf course architect Robbie Robinson to start the Turfgrass Conference in 1949, which eventually evolved into the Ontario Turfgrass Symposium. Early support was provided by the Canadian and Ontario Golf Superintendents Associations, with leadership from John Steele and Gordon Witteveen, and also the nursery sod growers led by support from Bill Campbell. Industries also provided support with leadership provided by Ron Craig, who continues to play an important role in the GTI. Early turfgrass research took place on the main campus as well as local golf courses. In the 1950s, turfgrass research began at the Cambridge Research Station, with plots maintained by Research Superintendent Norman McCollum.
You must remember that, up until 1970, when we started the Turf Manager short course, turf was not a big item.
In 1981, the University of Guelph played host to the International Turfgrass Research Conference under the capable management of Dr. Clayton Switzer and Dr. Bob Sheard.
We were having our final shutdown meetings, which essentially were myself and Switzer.
I think back to the time that the private sector, which really were the moving force behind it, people like Paul Dermott, who came along and pushed the concept of having the University of Guelph Senate establish a Guelph Turfgrass Institute. And of course this was a virtual institute, if that's the right word these days. There was no building, there was nothing like that. And it wasn't until a little later that people like Des Rice, the old weed man who's no longer with us, and others got the concept of trying to raise money to build the building. And the people who were involved, a lot of companies, a lot of individuals, their names still appear on this wonderful donor wall that we have here.
You can see the donor wall, which has all kinds of names that you and I and all of us know and respect, and people who've donated generously to support the building and have brought it along and are enthusiastic.
Locating the building on the Guelph Research Station adds to the already close working relationship OMF has with the University of Guelph. The fact that industry now is part of that relationship creates a good team for future development.
The construction and opening of the Frost Centre provided the initiative for significant growth of turfgrass and related environmental research at the GTI. Over the years, the Guelph Turfgrass Institute has conducted important research in the development of new products and cultural practices, but also has been the location of important investigations into the environmental impacts and benefits of turfgrass in the environment. The Frost Centre serves as the focal point of the Ontario turfgrass industry and is home to the Ontario Golf Superintendents Association, Ontario Turfgrass Research Foundation, and the Sports Turf Association. The Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs Turfgrass Specialist, research faculty, staff, and graduate students also make use of office and lab space in the building. In addition to research activities, the GTI provides a range of services to the turfgrass industry, including the Turf Diagnostics Lab. 42 years later, the annual Turf Manager short course continues to thrive and is held in the Frost Centre conference room each February. Other courses and field days are available on a regular basis. The GTI is supported in part by revenue from the Ontario Turfgrass Symposium. Additional funding is created through the Consulting Services Division of the GTI, which was recently formalized in the creation of the GTI Solutions Group, which provides a variety of services to external clients. As part of this process, we are also revealing a newly designed website which is launching today and will be further upgraded and enhanced as we move forward. On its own, the Guelph Turfgrass Institute is simply a building and a few staff. The GTI comes to life when all three partners, the University of Guelph, provincial government, and most importantly the turfgrass industry, are fully engaged in the activities of the Institute. The GTI faces challenges as we move into the next 25 years, the most significant of which is the future of the property, which is being slated for intense development by the City of Guelph. These challenges also present opportunities for the GTI to evolve, and we look forward to your continued support and involvement in helping us meet these challenges and ensure that the Guelph Turfgrass Institute continues to be a key driver in the development of the Ontario turfgrass industry.